everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet the Suzette Bookmark, which you can see here in front of you, as well as I have a couple of my sample ones here. This is a very pretty, very simple crochet bookmark that's wonderful to make for yourself and your own reading or for friends and family, maybe to sell at craft fairs and markets. It's so easy to work and it's so pretty. Today for the tutorial you're going to need a little bit of a lightweight yarn. So I'm using the Patons Grace yarn. It's a 100% cotton. It's a size 3 and there's about 136 yards per ball. You're only going to need 30 to 40 yards to complete your bookmark, maybe a little bit more depending on the tassel that you add if you choose to add one. You're also going to need a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook or an E4, and you're also going to need a copy of the free written pattern, which is on my website at richtexturescrochet.com. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe. You may wish to check out some of my other crochet bookmark patterns. The crescent bookmark is a popular one here on my channel at the moment, and I'll link that up in the cards above. So let's grab our hooks and yarn and get started. Now our pattern today is worked in rows, and we're going to start working up at this flat edge here. So you're going to start by making a slip knot and then by working a foundation chain, and your foundation chain will need to be 12 chains. If you wish to change the size or the thickness of your bookmark, you may work any even number of stitches. Today I'm going to chain 12. And that's going to give you a bookmark that is approximately 2 inches by 7.5 inches long. Once you've worked your foundation chain, you're going to begin row 1 by working a single crochet and a double crochet into the second chain from your hook. So count in 1, 2, into the second chain, work a single crochet and a double crochet. You're then going to skip the next stitch and into your next stitch work a single crochet and a double crochet. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Skip the next stitch, into your next stitch, work a single crochet followed by a double crochet, skip one, single crochet and double crochet all the way across until you have 2 stitches remaining. When you come across and have 2 stitches remaining, you're going to skip the next stitch and simply work a single crochet into that final stitch. You can then chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 2, you're going to begin by working a single crochet and a double crochet into that first stitch. So just right at the foundation, the turning chain, it does not count as a stitch, so into that first single crochet. You're then going to skip the next double crochet stitch and into your next single crochet, work a single crochet and a double crochet. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Skip the next stitch, into your next stitch, work a single crochet and a double crochet, and repeat all the way across until you have 2 stitches remaining. When you come across and have 2 stitches remaining, you're going to skip that next stitch and simply work a single crochet into the final stitch, chain 1, and turn. You're now going to repeat that row 2 for rows 2 through to 30. So rows 3 through to 30, repeat that row 2, and then meet me back here at the end of row 30. Once you work through to the end of row 30, this is what your work looks like from the beginning. We're now going to finish off the body of our bookmark. So at the end of 30, you'll have chained 1 and turn your work. For row 31, you're going to work a single crochet 2 stitches together over the first 2 stitches. So insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. Insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. You're then going to work a single crochet into each of the next 7 stitches. Then work a single crochet 2 stitches together. At the end of row 31, you'll have a total of 9 stitches, chain 1, and turn your work. Now for row 32, you're going to work a single crochet 2 together over the first 2 stitches. Next, single crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. And single crochet 2 stitches together. At the end of row 32, you'll have a total of 7 stitches, chain 1, and turn your work. For row 33, single crochet 2 stitches together, single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and single crochet 2 stitches together, chain 1, and turn your work. You'll have a total of 5 stitches. For row 34, you're going to single crochet 2 stitches together, single crochet into the next stitch, and single crochet 2 stitches together. You have a total of 3 stitches remaining, chain 1, and turn your work. You're going to finish off by working row 35, which is a single crochet 3 stitches together. Insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. Insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. Insert your hook into the final stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. You can then go ahead, fasten off, and weave in your ends. Now, if you wish to add a tassel to the end of your bookmark, as I did in my sample ones, what you're going to do is cut several lengths of yarn, depending on the length of your tassel. You're going to want, 6 to 8 inches or so, or maybe less if you'd like less. For my tassel, I've cut 10 pieces of yarn, and then I cut 1 extra one to have a longer piece as well. There are multiple ways to working tassels. This is just the way that I like to do it. For my bookmarks, I'm going to insert my crochet hook through the bottom point, and I'm then going to very carefully pull the strands of my tassel through the bottom piece of my bookmark and hope that all of them come through. There we go. Once you have all of your pieces through your bookmark, going to want to even them out a little bit and fold them over so that they're about even and their ends are matching up. Next, I took my one lowly piece of yarn here. It's a little bit longer than the rest. And I simply placed it under the strands of my tassel up near the top and then tied a small knot just up at the top. I guess the first part of a knot. Just up close to the end like so. Next, wrap your yarn around a few times. Other side as well. Actually, I'm going to do that again. Wrapping it around it the opposite way will make it a little bit easier to tie. So just wrap it around a few times. Like so. Next, I and you can finish off by tying one more knot. You'll kind of want to hold your strands in place so it's a little bit finicky. Just tie one more knot up near the top. And this one I'm going to do a full knot. Now to hide my strands, take your yarn, thread it through, and just tuck it inside, working under and in through the center of your tassel. Like so, pull it tight. Do the same for the other one. Thread it on your yarn needle. Go up and under through the inside of those strands and pull it down tight. At that time, you can kind of straighten out your pieces of yarn, trim the ends of your tassel to the desired length, and then your Suzette bookmark is complete. So thank you so much for joining me while you're here. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, this channel is updated every week. If you happen to make this Suzette bookmark, be sure to share it with me on social media. I'd love to come by and admire it. You can tag Rich Textures Crochet. So until next time, happy crocheting. Enjoy your bookmarks and your reading. Bye.